First bout of the night. First half, 3 minutes.
Greenhalgh, expect him to be a little faster of the two. He's going to really try to use his kicks. The big test is whether Greenhalgh can take the shots from Russell, whether he can punch with Russell.
Russell's definitely, as I said, got the experience as far as full contact fighting. But as you say, the movement, if Greenhalgh can pull up the type of timing and speed and everything that he normally shows in his semi-contact, he could be very dangerous. Always the question is, how does he react when he really gets tagged?
Well, Greenhalgh already scoring well with his kicks. He's got a very fast left leg. However, you see his hands drop sometimes when he kicks. He's used to point fighting distance and timing. If Russell can time him in the second half of this bout, he could land some heavy shots up top.
He's got some nice timing with that side kick, though, Greenhalgh. I think he uses that well. And he'd be wise to use that to keep Peyton again out of range so Peyton can't use maybe the heavier hands.
First bout of 6 in the first half, and an opportunity for one of these guys to set the tone and to give a team an early lead.
Good hook kicks by both fighters. Now back to the hands. Russell seems to be reaching a little bit with his punches.
Yeah, well, he's making good progress with those punches. You know, Russell is a very good full contact fighter and everything, and I think he doesn't want to stay out of range where Greenhalgh can use those kicks as effectively as he did in that first 20 seconds.
Greenhalgh for the strikers there in the blue. Russell with the fire, the burgundy pants. And Greenhalgh really giving him a good fight here in the first bout.
He is. He landed a good right hand followed by 2 front kicks to the body. A nice kind of an axe hook kick by Russell. They call him the artist because he's got a degree in fine arts. He's a martial arts instructor, but also makes art products and sells them independently.
Peyton Russell slowing down a little bit. He doesn't seem to have as much zip in him as he had when he started there. I think if I was Greenhalgh again, I'd be using that advantage that he has with his kicks. He's got beautiful side kick, beautiful front kick.
Now with 45 seconds left in this first bout, now's the time that Greenhalgh could take advantage of that if he's got the gas left.
Judges are looking for any knockdowns. They're looking for any extent of damage that they might see. And the number of clean strikes scored. We're working on the 5-point must system, 15 points maximum for the bout itself, but then penalty points. If you're too passive, you'll give your opponent a point.
So Greenhalgh breathing heavily now. It looks like he's learned this 3 minutes of World Combat League fighting is a little different than a 3-minute point fighting match.
Like we said, a big learning curve for all the fighters, especially if it's their first time up. I mean, I think they'll go back and do some homework. But Greenhalgh, very impressed with him. I think he's done extremely well against somebody with Russell's experience.
Yeah, very tough guy.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Greenhalgh get that.
Well, no matter what he gets, win or lose, New England strikers ought to be pretty happy with the effort put forth by Greenhalgh the first bout.
Well, Russell here better inside with his hands, but you see how Greenhalgh constantly sticking that side kick in there, breaking up the attacks by Peyton Russell and scoring well to the midsection.
There's Coach Sampalis on the side there, obviously edging his fighter on.
A nice hook kick, kind of a hook axe kick by Russell, showing that he can kick with Greenhalgh.
Greenhalgh, look at that, 15-11 and a big turn of events in the first of 6 bouts in the first half. So New England out to the early lead. That's much to the joy of the hometown crowd here.
Strikers on top by 4. World Combat League returns in a moment.
Just what can the New England Strikers do to get back in this game? Well, they are sending in Joey Greenhalgh. He won in the first half against Peyton the Artist Russell. Guys going back at it. This could be the turning point to get New England back in this match.
Well, the first half, Greenhalgh won the first half bout 15-11. He needs a knockout here, though. They've got a lot of points to make up. I don't know if Greenhalgh's up to a knockout, but with his speed, if he's got the endurance, he could make up some ground.
Yeah, Peyton Russell keeping a lot of pressure on Greenhalgh at the moment. Once again, though, can he keep it up?
Russell's doing the right thing. He's staying in close, not letting Greenhalgh get those kicks off. That's what gave Greenhalgh the decision in the first half. Now Russell is stifling that and is squelching that by staying in close.
Absolutely. The learning curve from that first round, you know, and hopefully coaches get a look and they're able to advise their fighters. And I think exactly the sort of advice that would have come from the coach. You know?
Based on the spread and the score right now, guys, if you're Ray Thompson, before Peyton Russell goes into the ring, do you tell him to play a little more defense than offense to kind of hold the lead?
I still think you say keep busy, but obviously be very careful with your defense and everything. You don't want to get knocked out whilst you're staying busy, and that's really when you're most vulnerable. When you're extending a punch or a kick, that you don't have as much defense, so you've got to be very careful. You run into that strike that's going to put you on the mat.
I'll tell you, Joey Greenhalgh is picking up some points here. He's more accurate with his techniques. Peyton Russell is staying busy. He's trying to protect his lead, but Greenhalgh's taking the advantage of some openings.
Greenhalgh there in the blue, Russell in the burgundy pants. Fighting for the Philadelphia Fire, leading here at 26 points. Big lead, but we're only midway through the second half.
Greenhalgh's got to get a lot busier than he is, though. He's still allowing Peyton Russell to sort of dictate the pace at the moment.
Hook roundhouse attempt by Greenhalgh, but he took a right hand for it.
A minute 10 left in the round.
Good front kick to the face by Russell. Russell doing the right thing here. He's keeping the pressure on Greenhalgh, not letting Greenhalgh get the kicks off.
Absolutely, Mike. Peyton Russell just doing exactly what he needs to do, staying busy enough to keep Joey Greenhalgh off his game. And that's the secret. Don't allow somebody like Greenhalgh to get to his game. If you keep him defensive, he's in a lot more trouble.
Greenhalgh looking the more fatigued of the two. Russell, great shape, 36 years old. It's just the Energizer Bunny out there.
Yeah. 30 seconds left in the round. I think Greenhalgh's going to have to really pull something out of it. And I'm not sure he has it in him right now.
Oh, Russell coming on with the hands.
Greenhalgh's, he's showing a lot of heart, though. I mean, he's trying to stay in there, but Russell's just putting too much pressure on him.
Are you noticing the theme here, guys? Every time we get with a New England fighter, he's hanging in there. He's hanging in there.
Yeah.
It's a tough night for New England.
And that's not enough. They need to do a lot more than just hang in there.
Well, we knew how strong this Philadelphia team was coming in. A couple of unknowns on the striker side.
Yeah.
They've done well for themselves, but it hasn't been enough so far.
No, I'm sure that's another points one for Philadelphia Fire. Peyton Russell definitely taking the fight to Greenhalgh in that match.
Now here's Russell turning the tables on Greenhalgh, the kicker, with his own roundhouse kick to the body and kick to the face. He missed with the front kick, pulled it down with an axe kick. Now here near the end of the round.
Yeah, look at Greenhalgh's hands way down. He's just getting caught too many times by Peyton Russell's hands.
So Russell helps Philadelphia hold off New England. Greenhalgh can't get close, 15-11. The gap is widening for Philadelphia midway through the second half.